Let us understand the layers by doing the practical. Now practically we will try to understand the meaning and working of layers. So first of all I will draw a circle here which will create a circle layer. Now I draw another circle over here and one more circle I draw here. You can see here, just look at in the right hand side bottom corner, there is, this is known as layers panel, and here you can see that three different layers have been created. Fine. Now I will change the color of the circle. So for that there are two options. Either I can click on any circle using the select tool, so that will get selected, and then from the params panel I can change the color. Today I am going to teach you a new technique. Instead of that, what you can do is you do click on this fill option. Okay, after clicking on the fill option you have to click on the palette editor which is given here on the right hand side, and then select the desired color. For example, I select here red color and I click on this circle, so this circle will turn into red color. Then I select light blue color, and or I select light blue or this cobalt blue, which will look good, or I keep light blue and I click here, and for third circle I select or I keep yellow color only. No problem, take it yellow. So total three circles have been created, each of different colors. Now I am going to draw a gradient on this. That means I am going to insert a new layer called gradient. So I click on gradient. Now what will be the color of the gradient? Pink and aqua blue, that is this color. So I will change this aqua blue color so that is differentiate properly. Fine. See, I have chosen these two colors. Now in gradient I get four options, that is linear, radial, conical and spiral. I take spiral. Now I draw a gradient here. So as soon as I draw or I inserted a new layer of gradient, the three circles got hidden under this layer, right? So the topmost layer hides the layer beneath it. Fine. Now one thing is I am going to do, I see here, you can see that there are three circles. Just now I was teaching you that we can change the order of the layers. So I bring one of the circle in front of this layer. Just see. So for that, how can I change the order? I have to go to the right hand side layers panel. I have to drag this gradient, okay, and drop it under this, so you can come on the top of this layer, right? So it could be seen. Now we are going to learn a very interesting thing, that the gradient effect, that is the spiral effect which is seen in the background. If that effect you want to give to this circle or to all the three circles and background, you want to make it plain, then how is that thing possible? So that is possible with the help of the method called encapsulation. So now we will learn about the encapsulations. So here is a second layer. First thing is the yellow color is on the top of the gradient. Again I will send it to the back side of the gradient. Now all the circles are behind the gradient, right? Now if I want to give this gradient effect to all the circles, I have to change the blend method of gradient tool. You can see at present I have not selected the circles, I have selected only the gradient, and from here, from the params panel, that is parameter panel, I have to change the blend method. This also could be asked in the MCQ. By default the method is composite. From composite I have to change it to straight onto. It could be asked in the MCQ. So remember this word straight onto. Okay, so as soon as I click here, what happens, that the effect of gradient has been applied on all the objects below the gradient tool. It's looking beautiful. This type of thing you can do and create a beautiful animation. Fine. Now suppose in place of applying this effect to all the three objects, okay, so if I move this gradient will also change inside, yeah, just say right. So now if I want to apply this effect to a particular circle, not all the three circles, only one circle, then I have to encapsulate that circle with gradient. How to do that? I click on gradient from here, from layers panel. I press and hold the control key and I select the circle tool. Two things I have selected. I have selected gradient and this circle. Okay. Now I give a right click by keeping my mouse somewhere here and I click on encapsulate just before. So as soon as I encapsulate both the objects, the effect of gradient will applicable only to the circle. Just say the rest of the circles are looking as it is as they were looking before, and whenever we want to check that what is lying in this capsule, right there is a small triangle shape. Here I have to click on this triangle shape, so it will show me that these two objects have been encapsulated in this inline canvas, correct? And you have to remember this word inline canvas. Fine. So again I click back here to hide those things. Okay, now next layer I am going to teach you is blur layer. BLUR, blur layer. Suppose I want to give blur effect, then how to give same thing. I right click on circle, I give a right click and I select new layer, and from new layer blurs, from that I select a radial blur. What will happen, just say the blur is applied on both the layer, circle layer of red color as well as the circle layer of blue color. Right now if I want to apply this thing only to one circle, then what to do, I have to use the same method, press and hold the control key, select the radial blur layer and any of the circle layer, right click and encapsulate. Right now you can see the red color circle is looking normal while the blur effect is going only to this circle, while this circle is given the effect of gradient. So like this way, to create any beautiful animation, it is very necessary to know what is encapsulation. And one more thing is, now suppose after words or anytime if you want to change the names of the layers, here it is circle 0 to 6, then what I can do is I have to click here and start typing. For example, I want to give the name red color for my understanding, then I can change the name like this way. So anything, if you want to change the name of any of the object or inline canvas, then you can change the name. Fine. So hope this much is clear to everyone.